Harmonic Stair was an interactive sound installation held on the metal stairway in Eldon Building in the University of Portsmouth on the 26th of April 2016. It allowed the public to experience a soundscape which would react to each participant's footsteps as they walked up and down the stairs. The aim of the installation was to demonstrate that there was a clear relationship between each participant's actions and the resulting sound. This would allow each participant to understand their influence within the physical space and by doing so, raise awareness of one's actions, demonstrating that people are a constant living source of information, regardless of how insignificant the actions may seem.
Yeah, I did enjoy the sounds. They were quite crazy, some sounds I've never heard before. But yeah, it was cool. It's something definitely different, something I've never seen done before. Putting sensors on stairs, and it just sounded really cool how it sort of like reverberated. Yeah, I think it was interactive enough. I don't think it could be any more interactive, really. I think yeah, it was cool. Like, as you go up the steps, you're creating that sound yourself. So you pretty much made an instrument out of an inanimate object. So it was cool. I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
The theoretical basis for the project was sonification. Basically what that means is when you take non-auditory information or data and convert it into auditory information, so just sounds basically. So for our project we were converting something that wasn't sounds, people's footsteps, into something that was sounds in a way that we tried to make it comprehensible and understandable. And that's basically what sonification is.
A number of projects gave us inspiration for our installation, most notably works by Bill Fontana. Since 1976, he has been creating sound installations that, in his words, use sound as a sculptural medium to interact with and transform our perceptions of visual and architectural settings. He states that this is done by using the human and/or natural environment as a living source of information. This was used as the backbone for our project, helping to inform creative decisions. Bill Fontana created an installation called Harmonic Bridge, which is where he really got the idea for this project from, hence the name we chose, Harmonic Stair. Harmonic Bridge was a sound installation from 2006 based in London, where vibration data collected from accelerometers placed at various locations along the Millennium Bridge were converted into a constantly evolving soundscape.
Originally the plan was to use accelerometers to pick up the vibration data from people's feet, but we had some troubles interfacing that with the Arduino software and then getting that into Max MSP properly. So eventually we decided to use piezo microphones instead. Essentially they work pretty similarly, so it worked well. We placed piezo microphones on the underside of the metal stairs. They were soldered onto a 1/4" jack. Then they were connected via 5-meter long cables to a ProSonus 16.02 mixer. This was then going into a MacBook Pro with both Max MSP and Reason on it. Max MSP would get the sound from each microphone in, and it would create envelope data based on the volume of each sound. Then we would send each bit of automation data out of Max as MIDI messages and into Reason. And then we use that data to control various things like frequency, volume, reverb amount, stuff like that on a soundscape that we already had playing. So when people step on it, it would bring up the frequency or the volume and stuff, and that's how it was interactive.